So we were graced with a few new anime series for today for the Summer of Anime 2018, and to start off, I think I want to talk about how to not summon a Demon Lord. Now, the first episode came out today, and if you follow me on Twitter, most likely you saw the little mini post I was making while watching the episode, you know, the different pictures, which had a lot of sauce. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I didn't really expect much from this series when I started. Like, I honestly, I figured I was not going to like it because of just the way it feels like a cheap knockoff of Overlord. I mean, Overlord's coming out the same exact season. It feels like this is just like a quick money grab to kind of ride on, you know, Overlord's popularity. And on top of that, I mean, after everything we have seen already from these type of series, like this genre of anime, usually there's not really much to bring to the table. And even though I knew something like that was going to be the case, I still wanted to give this series a shot. I wanted to at least see how it is. See if it would, you know, meet my expectations, surpass it, be good, be bad. I just wanted to see it for myself because, you know, even though I figured it's not going to be good, I wanted to know. Now, before I even started the first episode, I was already hearing some criticism about this first episode. I saw many telling me on Twitter saying, Chibi, don't waste your time with this series, don't watch it, watch something else, watch Banana Fish that came out today, which I did, by the way, don't worry, that will be coming out later as well. But basically, many are like, don't waste your time with this, because it's something you're probably not going to like. And, you know what, even though I knew I wasn't probably going to like this, I still wanted to give it a shot. So, here I am. Now, anyways, the first episode, it's, how can I say this? It's kind of like a comedic Overlord. If you know how Overlord is as a series, for instance, how Ainsama is, how he has this internal monologues where he talks about himself and he's trying to, you know, figure out a way to stay and, you know, on the good side of everybody around him. He's trying to act like a superior boss, even though deep down he's just a regular salesman and all that doesn't really know how to interact with people. Well, that's kind of how to not summon a Demon Lord is, but it ramps it up quite a bit, and that's kind of like the main focus of the story, or at the very least the comedy. See, like I said, this series, How to Not Summon a Demon Lord, is the equivalent of Overlord, just comedy version. Now, I'm going to assume that there's probably going to be some serious moments, but overall what this series looks like is more along the lines of the reference between like Konosuba and what ReZero had a long time ago, how they were very similar, but one was more of a comedic side while one was very serious. That's kind of what you can look at these two individual series, Overlord and now, you know, How to Not Summon a Demon Lord. It's like one's comedy, one's not, and there you go. Now, is that relatively a good thing? Well, yes, comedy is subjective, and it will come down to your personal taste in comedy if you like this or not. And personally, I did like the comedy of this, surprisingly. I actually liked the comedy of this, you know, first episode, even though I do know that a lot of the comedy and, you know, the way certain things were done was very low tier in terms of just, you know, actual quality, like a story and all that. Now, there was a lot of fan service throughout this first episode. I mean, a lot. And there's so much fan service, I can't show it on screen because of how YouTube is. And if you really want to see some parts of what it looks like, you can go to my Twitter and see it for yourself. But basically, there is a lot of fan service in this first episode. I mean, there's even a warning when you go to Crunchyroll to watch the episode. It says that this is suited for 18 plus. So I'm just like, when Crunchyroll has to say that when you're going to go watch a show, you know it could be pretty freaking bad, okay? Now, it is on the saucy side, not gonna lie, and I'm gonna say that it's definitely peculiar in that aspect. I mean, almost every single scene does have some sauce, and it is pretty high quality stuff, especially for a fan service series. I mean, even when there is some censorship scenes, it is pretty high quality, but I'd rather just say go read a doujin or something if you're wanting to see some sauce. But point is that the series is not going to be something I think that is going to be like the anime of the season. I don't think it's going to be able to surpass Overlord. I don't think it's going to be able to surpass even, you know, Steins Gate that's carrying over from, you know, the last season. I don't think this series is going to be one of the best. However, I do know there's going to be select individuals that are probably going to like this series just because of how, if you like Overlord or if you like the MMO genre of being casted into another world and, you know, you are like an overpowered, you know, character, character that, can do anything he wants, you're most likely gonna like this. I mean, if you like Death March a couple of seasons ago, then most likely you're gonna like this. That's the best way I can kind of put it. And if you're not someone that likes this type of genre and you're only wanting to focus on Overlord, then like I said, probably skip this. It's probably not going to be for you. So, in reality, it just comes down to your personal taste. It comes down to if you want to throw in other MMO series into your watch list for this season, or if you're just like, I'd rather just watch something else. But that's about it. I mean, the first episode, it's okay. I mean, it does have a lot of pandering and all that. There's so much pandering throughout the first episode that it just like, oh my god, like I can really see what you're going here for, like, and all that, like the writer. And yeah. Now, it could potentially turn out to be something amazing, could be good, I don't know, but from the first episode, it just seems very low quality in terms, not art animation, low quality in terms of story and even character depth, so yeah, that's about it. That's really all I have to say about the series. I know it's a short video, but it's an okay series. If you're looking for something that's, not like you don't have to put a lot of thought process into, then this could be for you. It is funny, I admit. I did have a good laugh. I might even continue watching it, but I'm probably not going to do episodic reviews of this. I highly doubt I will, but I probably will watch it on my spare time just because it is pretty funny, and I do like this genre. I am a sucker for this genre, but even though I'm a sucker for it, I do admit when it is a bad series. So, yeah, it's more of a guilty pleasure than anything else. So I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And I love you guys. Please be safe. Chibi out.